Hey guys, welcome back to the channel today. I've got a good video here for you today. It's going to be a little bit longer probably than usual. What I'm going to do is do a video tutorial for you on how to edit a video in the Shotcut free video editor today. Okay? Alright, so stick around. We'll be right back here in just a few seconds. Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. Excuse me. In today's video, like I said, I'm going to do a video tutorial with you on how to edit a video in Shotcut video editor. I had one of my subscribers on the channel asked me the other day if I would do one where I can show you how to edit a video in Shotcut and get it ready to go up on either YouTube or Vimeo or wherever on the internet you want to put it, or for yourself. Okay. All right. So with that out of the way, also, if this is your first time here and you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, or if you've been here before and haven't yet subscribed, reach down there below and hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that bell so you get notified when we upload new videos, which we do pretty regularly here. Alrighty. And also, if this is your first time here, and if you've been here before also, you know we do videos on how-to videos, affiliate marketing videos, general value videos, and anything to do with making money videos. And once in a while we'll throw in a motivational video there for you too. Okay? Alright, great. Well, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into this video. It's going to be a little bit longer because I'm going to show you how to edit the video in Shotcut. And so we'll go ahead and get started right on that right now. Okay? Alright, let's go ahead here. Right up here is Shotcut. If you see up here in upper left, this is Shotcut. So we'll go ahead and open that up. And as you see, when Shotcut opens up, it pretty much is generic. You don't see a lot, but a lot of different things going on there. I mean, it's a lot of things going on. This is what it looks like every time you open it up. So you can start a new project from here. You can give it a project name. Right here it says it'll create a folder with this name will be created containing the project file. Myself, I usually don't mess with that. I just go ahead and it's already a new project as it is. As you see, it's empty. There's nothing here, so to speak. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and open up one of my video clips from all the times in the past. I've got them all saved here on my hard drive, and we'll just work with that, and I'll show you how to edit video clips and how to export it and so on and so forth. Okay. All right. So take a drink of your coffee here and sit back and relax, because we're going to get into this here and it's going to be a little bit detailed. All right. So what I'm going to do is come up here. It's already in a new project situation now. So what I'm going to do is click Open File up here. It brings up my File Explorer. Of course, I'm running Windows. Now this works for Mac. You can get a version of this for the Macintosh computers as well. Okay. And what I'm going to do is just pick a random video clip down here. These are all the video clips that videos that I've made on my channel. That you guys have probably seen if you've been to my channel before. So what I'm going to do is just pick one of these random clips here, and we'll just use that as an example. Okay. So when you pick it like that, it automatically loads it up and begins to play the clip. Okay. Now. But the thing about it is you don't see it anywhere. It doesn't show you the file anywhere. That file was, let's see here. I think it was this one right here, 17. I'm not sure. It'll show it here in a little bit, probably though, when I get into editing here. But how do I know that it's loaded? Even though it doesn't show me the particular file, it shows the video clip, and it'll play it. But how do I know it's loaded, and how do I know where to put it on the track line down here? Okay. how I know is it puts it in. Now, first, before we get into this, let me tell you guys, I'm about 1 to 1.5 weeks into using Shotcut. In fact, if you look back 5 videos past or behind this one, those 5 videos were made using this program, Shotcut. Okay, so being that I'm still a newbie, basically, I've only been using this program for about a week and a half. And it just, I get better with it the more I use it, okay, so, but I'm not real good with it yet. This program is very powerful. I did a video review on OpenShot, or yeah, it's OpenShot video here back. If you look on my channel, you see it a few videos back, about 6 videos back there. And it's a little bit easier to work with than this program here. This program has far greater details and more powerful things to it than OpenShot does. All right, so but this one here is very good, and it's a little bit more stable program than I think than OpenShot is, albeit they're both free programs. They don't cost anything. And so I'm going to show you what I know up to date at this point, and how to work with it, and how to edit your video. Okay, but there's a lot of things in here that I don't know that obviously I'm not going to practice with on you guys and waste your time and keep you here for nothing. All right, so I know that this video is loaded in memory. What happens is this works just like copy and paste, right? When you right click on a picture and let's say you want to copy it, you right click, choose copy, and then you go somewhere else and you right click and you paste it. So what happens is when you copy it, it puts it into a buffer of memory, right? It's the same thing here with Shotcut. When I clicked on the file to open it up and load it up right here, like you see, it puts it in a buffer of memory. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to bring it down here and put it in a track down here. So what I do is I come down here on these tools right down here, on this bar right here, and I click this plus button. It says append to the current track. So if I click that, it sets that video in there. See, that's how you know it's in a buffer of memory. All right, so it's that's only about a 55-57 second video clip right there. That's the intro to one of my videos. Okay, normally you see, like you saw me do an intro, and then you saw another clip of some music and a video clip right after that, which I'll show you here in a minute how to add to this too. Okay, so this is the head right here, the playhead. Okay, so we're going to bring it back, the playhead, which is this needle thing here. We're going to bring it back to the beginning of the clip, because it'll always start at the end of the clip. When you load your clip up, it'll put it at the end of the clip. So you can grab it and drag it back to the beginning. Now, if you'll notice in the beginning, there's not much right here, and if I play it, you don't hear anything until right there where the sound starts. This is the sound right down here. You see this scale down here below. This is all the audio on the clip right here. The upper part is the video. Okay, so let's say, for example, that I don't want this blank space in here, which is right there, that little bit of blank space right there. So what I'm going to do is move the playhead out here to the point right about right there, right just before the video or the audio where I start talking is at there, right? So now I want to remove this right here. So I'm going to cut that out, and there's this tool right here. It's called split at the playhead. This little, it looks like a book or whatever, this symbol right here in Shotcut. So once I set the playhead where I want it, and then I just click this right here, and it splits it. Okay, if you'll notice it split the two right there. So now all I do is just take and right click on this part right here that I want to remove, and it brings up a little context menu there, right? So then I just simply come down here and click remove, and it takes it out and it moves the video back. So now if you notice, we move the playhead back, we don't have that part of the clip anymore. It's all gone. It's been edited out. Okay, so immediately when I click on it, you don't have that blank space there before you hear me start talking. So that's right off the bat. See, now I can mute the audio by clicking the little speaker right here to the left. You see that right there? I can mute the audio, and then it'll just play. You know, it'll just play without the audio. See. All right, now, so we've got that part removed. Now, go ahead and put the audio back in there now. All right, so this is the first part of the clip here. So we want to, let's say we want to add another clip to it. Now what you guys just saw after my intro to this video, you saw a clip where it's a video clip of a drone flying over a lighthouse, right, over the ocean, and then I got the words coming up there saying thank you for coming to Freedom Motivator Channel. Alrighty, so let's say we want to add that in there too. So what I'll do again, now we already know that this is in our memory right now, but we need to put something else in there. So I'm going to come back up to Open File, and I'm going to come down. That's already a completed video. Alright, I have that in all my completed videos, and these are every one of the videos that are already been compiled and exported to MP4 format, and they're ready to go up on YouTube at this point. So what I'm going to do is scroll down, and I have that clip stored down in here right there. It's called the Lighthouse Intro Outro. So if I click on that, and then there you go, you see that? And immediately it'll start playing it, but again, it is in a buffer of memory. Okay, so now, being that the playhead is at the end of this video clip, it's going to append that clip to the end of this one here. So what all I do is come down here, again, click on append to the current track, click that, and it puts that clip right there at the end of that video, see? So now, if we play it, you get similar to what you guys saw earlier. I won't do the whole thing here, but actually I'm going to drag this back here. Now you can shorten all this up a little bit. You see the little plus and minus sign right here. You can shorten this up and make it a little bit easier to work with. Just by clicking on that or clicking the plus, it'll bring it back out. See? Alright, so I'll show you how this works, see? And it's trying to mess with me here. There we go. So I'll just start it about right there, and you'll see how it'll move right into that. What you guys just basically what you saw when you watched the intro to this video. So be right back here in just a moment. All right, thanks. So you see it'll play clear through. And I created this. This is nothing but a drone clip that I downloaded, and I created this and put those words in there, edited that in there. All that is a full video clip itself, okay? And then, so once we got that set and we got it like we like it, and let's say now we want to add the body of the video, which is what you're watching right now, right? So then again, because we know that this is still in memory, this was the last one chosen or selected off the Windows Explorer, right? So we're going to come back up again to Open File, and we're still in the completed videos folder, and I'm going to move back to the regular video folder here, and then I'm going to come back and get that. I'm not sure what it was. I still don't know what file that was. Let's see. That's not going to let me, but that's okay. I'll just grab one here. A full video clip and stick it in here. It's not going to match the video, but that's okay though. So we'll just take this one right here. It's 12 minutes long, and I'll click on that, and then it loads it up. Alright, so you see now that that's in there, and we know it's in memory, right? It's the last one into the buffer of memory. So now it's going to append it right here at the end where the pin is here, and if I click that, or the playhead, and I click that, and you see it puts that video clip right at the end of that track there. And how do we know is if I drag it back, you can see that it's right, it's still loading it up there. Keep coming back, there it is right there. So, so if I bring back you can click anywhere on the time here, and it'll move the it'll move the playhead back for you, you know, see. You can click anywhere on that timeline up there and it'll move that playhead, or you can just grab the playhead and drag it to where you want it. Okay, so at the end of that video clip there where it plays the music and the drone flying there, and there you go, now it starts on the other. This is how I do my videos all the time. And then now, so let's say we want to add something else, like another little video clip in here on a different track, and I want to set it at a certain spot. So for example, you've seen me do this in some of my videos too. I'll just show you how I do this as well.
The benefits of each and the cons of each, if you would.
I don't know if it's going to...
So let's get started, get right in on this.
Alright, but normally I'll tell you, like, you know, when I tell you to reach down there and click subscribe, right? Subscribe to the channel. I've got that little clip thing in there, and it shows you where it's clicking the subscribe and then the bell and then saving it, right? So let's go ahead and see if we can bring that in. So, but what I want to do is I need to put that on another track so it doesn't overwrite the video and the audio of what you're seeing already. So what I have to do is create another track here. So what I'm going to do is just I'm going to come up right anywhere down in here or over here on this. It doesn't matter. And if I right click, it brings up this context menu here. And we're going to say add a video track right here. And it gives us another video track up here. Now what I'll do again is come back up to open file, and I've got this saved as a video clip that I created too. And I'll go back and it's in the completed videos folder. If I scroll down, it's down here, and it's called subscribe click right here. You guys, I know you've seen this. If you've been watching my videos, you've seen me do this. And if I click on that, okay, and then it should, you've seen that right there before, right? Okay. So now, let's say we want to set that right in here somewhere. So we'll just set this playhead, let's just say about right in there, for example. And then we're going to click on append, and it sets it, it brings it, of course, back here to the beginning. So that's okay. We're going to grab it with our left mouse button. Hold your, just like you would grab and drag anything else. And then we're going to drag it clear down here into the full video clip here after the intros and the music there, right? And then we're going to grab the playhead and drag it down, same thing, just with your left mouse button, grab it and hold it down. And we're going to set this right about, let's just say we'll just set it right there, right next to the playhead, right there. Alright, now if I grab the playhead and pull it back some, and then we can watch what it'll do and make sure it's set the way you want it. And then if it isn't, you just make the adjustment by grabbing it and dragging it and set it where you want it to make the adjustment. Alright, so let's just go ahead and play.
You can make money online, and the benefits of each and the cons of each, if you would.
So you see,
alright, so let's get started.
It didn't cut the audio out. It kept going right on. Right? Alright, so we've got that in there, and where we want it. Now let's just say that we want to add some text in here. Okay, now you can set the playhead wherever you want it. Let's just say we want to set it, this thing's flowing too much on me. It's too easy. So let's say we'll set the playhead right there. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to split the track at the playhead. It's going to split this video track right here where I set the playhead. And again, you come up here to this little book-looking symbol right here where it says split at the playhead, right? And then we just click it, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't there. I think it wants it to be closer to the playhead. I don't know if it split it or not. It didn't. Okay. Or if we can do it back here. I think if I can set this back here a little bit, or if it'll work there from there. Yeah, it did. It worked there. Okay. Alright, so it wanted to be closer to the front. Sometimes it doesn't work when you're out after you've put in other things. I don't know why, but maybe it's just me. I just don't know how to do it quite well enough yet. But that's just, that's the way it works anyway. But okay, so let's say we split it right here, but we want to add some text in here too. Okay, it'll show up on our video as well, which you've seen me do also if you watch my videos. I've got where it says Kevin Lehner, freedommotivator.com down there at the bottom left, right? So we'll just do that, and I'll show you how to do that here in Shotcut. You can add any text, you can do all kinds of stuff with this. And we're going to have it started right here where we split the video clip at. So I'm going to left click here to select this video clip. If you notice it put it in red lines, that means it's selected. Okay? Alright, so excuse me a second there. And take a drink of coffee. Sit back a little bit here. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, when in Shotcut to do to do text clips, the only way to do it, you're not going to find it up under here or anything like that. You do right there because it's under filters. Okay, so but I'm just going to come here and click filters right here. It opens up this filter. It shows that we've selected this track or this MP4 file here. Okay, and which is this one right here because it's outlined in red. That's what I left clicked on and selected it. So then I come up here and I click the plus sign, and it opens this up right here. Now you've got several things that you can do here with this. So a lot of these I have not played with yet. I don't know how all these work just yet. You could spend hours on this program. Now there are some video tutorials too. I'll show those to you right here. For example, if we go to shotcut.org, and this is Shotcut's website here where you can download it at right here. And if you go to tutorials, they've got some video tutorials here how to do some things with Shotcut, and there's other tutorials here and so on and so forth that you can watch as well too on how to do different things with Shotcut. Okay? Alright, so now what we want to do is we want to add some text in here. So I'm going to click on video here because it's the only place. You don't see the word text in here, and there's no scroll here, so that's all there is here. I found text underneath video. I actually had to watch a tutorial on YouTube on how to find the text on here. Okay, so if I click on video, and you got all kinds of choices here, 3D text and HTML and all kinds of different things down here you can do with audio and all kinds of stuff. But if I scroll down, clear down, we find that text is all the way down here because it's all in alphabetical order, right? So if I click on text right there, now I have already saved it. It puts this in here, if you notice right here, this because it's got time code in here, right? And it's using the time, and it's showing you right about where the time is at, where the playhead is at here in terms of time. But now you can grab this, it puts this in here, and you can grab this and drag this around and do with different things with it, right? By grabbing it in the middle where that dot's at, you see right there. Okay, so we'll just set it back in the middle. Now I've already created a preset here. Okay, what you can do, you can click in here, backspace out this, and you see it takes it out of the video clip there, right? Out of the clip there. And you can type in there like, hi, how are you doing? Something along that line. Okay, if I can spell right here, I'll be in good shape. So how are you doing? Okay, now I'm going to tell you something about this, and I've learned this by trial and error. This is removable and changeable on here as long as you don't close this out. See the X up here? As long as you don't close the X, because this is another editor in itself, the filter editor. Okay? As long as you don't close that out, you're good to go. You can make changes. But when you close this out, it sets it in stone. you can't come back and change it. That's what I found out through trial and error. All right, so you want to make sure that you're happy with what you see there, and so on and so forth. And then once you're happy with what you see, and where you want to place it at on your timeline down here on your track, then you can go ahead and close this out, because that'll set it in stone. It'll set it in the video, and it's done then at that point. If you should make a mistake and accidentally close this, and you weren't done editing it yet, that layer for your text, the only way to come out of that is to close down Shotcut with the red X up here to the right, shut it down, come load it back up again, and start all over again. That's the only way to do that, and then is to get that out of there. All right, so that's just a little something you may want to keep in mind when you're doing this. Now, like I said, now I'm just going to show you this. You can type in any text you want. You can change the color of it here. You can do all kinds of stuff, change the color of the font, add an outline to it. You can add a background to it of whatever color you want. You can do the thickness, the padding, all kinds of position and everything, and so on and so forth with this here. There's a lot of editing that you can do just with this layer of text that you've put on here. Okay? Now you can grab this up here and you can drag it down and shorten the text up, right? And then just shorten the text up however small you want it. All right. Now, but I already have a preset in here which I'm going to use, which you guys have seen in my videos. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and add it, and if it'll hopefully it'll let me take this out of here. All right, I think we might be okay. Which is I've set it in a preset. When you type something in here, you click this button, it'll pop up and allow you to save that as a preset, so you don't have to keep typing it every time when you make or edit another video. Okay. So, but I've already got a preset in here, and if I click on preset, it's Kevin's website text. So if I click on that, and that's what you guys are used to seeing, right? This is how I do this. And okay, and what I want to do is I'll drag it up here, so I don't want it to be down on my taskbar, down there where my taskbar is blocking some of it out. And then I want it to be a little bit smaller. Don't want it to be that large, just a little bit smaller. About like that, right? And then I want to add an outline to it, and that's what you guys usually see. I've done this, and just add an outline, click OK. And you see it changes and puts that outline on it. Makes it a little bit easier on the eyes than that dark blue. Alrighty, so now what it has done is it's there, and it's started it right here in the video. Okay, so if I move this back, it should, yeah, it took it off. See, watch. Now when I play it, and it gets to where I split the video at right there, as you can see the split. Once it gets there, that should pop up on the screen, right?
Today, like I said, I'm going to show you 5.
There you go. See how that popped right up on the screen there? So if you're happy with it, and that's what way I kind of like it right there. So if you're happy with what you see when you edit your videos, then you're safe to come up here and close this filter editor, because it's going to set it in stone. You won't be able to change it after you do that. So if you're happy with what you see, then come up here and close this out, and it's set in stone now. There's no way to change it unless I start completely all over by shutting Shotcut down and start the whole project over again. So make sure before you close the filter editor that you're happy with what you see. You can make your changes as long as you don't close that. Okay? Alright, so we've got our video in there, so then our text in there, and that text will be all the way through the whole clip, the rest of the clip from that point. Alright, so if we just play it, and you see that our little other little video clip that we added right here for the subscribe click is still there too. So let's just see if it'll play on through as well, which it should.
To make money online, and the benefits of each and the cons of each.
There you go. See.
All right, so let's get started. Get ready on this.
It took the name out. It took that name out because it's on a different track
are
Okay.
5 ways.
And then it put it back in there, took out my text and put it back in there.
Good places
And
to
that
make
text
money
will be
online
there
with
for the
benefits of each
whole
are,
video clip, the
one
whole
is
rest
we
of the
have,
clip.
Shopify.
All right.
Is,
Now,
one of the
so we got the body of the clip in there. Now let's come down to the end of the clip. If I scroll down here toward the end of the clip, which is quite a bit, and I bring down the pinhead here, or the playhead, and now at the end of the video, you guys know I put an outro, which is either the same or that one that shows the palm trees, right? So then again, what I do is I just come up here, hit open the file, and then that's on the completed videos folder already, and then I just scroll down and find whichever one I want of the outro, and then, like for example, here's the lighthouse again. I'll just choose it again, and of course there it is. And now I can just click append a bit again down here with the plus sign, which will put it at the end of the video right here. Watch. Okay, see that? So now the video is pretty well complete. Now it should have got this thing is really touchy here. So if I play that video, you should see the text remove, and it shouldn't be on this right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and play that on it. And there you go. See, it removed the text. I could have it play on that other clip too. I could have it play on this one as well. Or, I mean, the text be on this one as well. Okay. Okay. So there you have it. So now, and as far as I'm concerned, my video is edited. It's already done and ready to go and ready to be compiled into a full MP4 video to be loaded up on YouTube or wherever, right? Be the same thing with you guys. Now, how do you do that? All right, so we've edited our video, and I'm going to move this down a little bit here. Whoops. It's going to where it's selected out there. Okay. So we can just bring this back, and we're going to bring it back home here. There we go. Let's see there. That's it. Now it's back at the home. The playhead is back at the very beginning now. I should be able to shrink this up a little bit now, where we can see everything that we've edited all on one line here, pretty much. Yeah, there we go. So there's the whole edited video right there. Let me get me out of the way here up here. There you go. Now you should be able to see it. There's the whole edited video from the beginning all the way through to the end. That's the whole thing right there. All right, including our thing to remind you guys to subscribe to the channel, right? And then where we put our text in, you see the split right there, and that's where our text is at there and so forth. Now it's all done. We're done. We're edited. I'm happy with it the way it is. So now let's export that video and create one compiled video out of all those clips. So what you do is you come up here and you click on an export, and you can also get it up here as well too. I think where is it at? I just saw it here. There it is. Or nope, that's layout. There it is right there. Export. You can click there, or you can just click the button right here. So when we click export, it comes up with this right here. And now, as you see here, I'm dragging this out here. You can do that. This program is so versatile. You can drag it from all kinds of ways and set things all kinds of different ways around here on this program. And it's showing you all the different types of exporting capabilities that this program has, which is it's a bunch. I mean, look, it's a bunch. You can export it to super high definition in 4K. This thing will export in 4K video. It's pretty incredible actually for a free program. It's amazing they don't charge for this program because it's just very detailed and very powerful. and you can just, there's all kinds of things that you can do here. But I don't mess with this, and here's the reason why, because of what it says right here. It says the defaults create a H.264/AACMP4 file, which is suitable for most users and purposes. It says choose a preset at the left before deciding to use the advanced mode, which the advanced mode is right here. Okay, and then it tells you, it gives you a little warning here. It says the advanced mode does not prevent creating an invalid combination of options. All right, so what that's telling me is that could, by messing with that, I can mess this whole clip up and have to start this whole process over. So I choose to leave it go. So apparently the way it's set by default is perfect for any website out there you want to load this video up on, including YouTube. Okay, so that's what I choose to do. You can do what you want to do. If you want to play around with those other formats, then you're more than welcome to do that. Okay, but just be aware that you take a chance on messing up the editing or messing up the video. So it's better to just go with the default setting. Okay. All right. So let me drag me back down here. Right now, I'll just leave it right there now. But to edit or to export this, what you want to do is you want to, once you've got this in here to this point, then you come back down here to with this button right here where it says export the file, and you click on that. That opens up your Windows Explorer, and then right here you're going to give your compiled video a name, okay, which is like what you see right here in my completed videos. See, all these have names on them. I've named every one of these videos, and that's the same names that you see on my channel for the videos that I have there. Okay, so it's the same thing here. When we click on the export file button right down here, it comes up and it asks you for a file name. It's going to save it as an MP4. Okay, so you type your name in there, and I'm not going to do this because I'm not interested in saving this particular video here. I'm going to save the video that you're watching after I get done editing it right now. Okay. All right, but anyways, yeah, so yeah, you're just going to type a name in here, or what you want the name to be for the file, the completed video file, and then you just click on save. And when you do that, it's going to let me move me down out of the way here, over here now. It's going to bring it up here to the upper right in this area right here. Okay, and you can drag this out and you'll be able to watch it. It'll put it up here, and you see this is labeled jobs right here. Okay, actually you can drag that stuff around all over the place, but it'll put it in here. Once you click on save, it'll put it in here, and it'll show you as it's compiling it by a bar graph, and you can actually watch it compile it. It'll even tell you how long it's going to take it to do it, to compile it, depending on how large the video file is, which they can run around 100 to 200 megabytes per file. Okay, once it's done compiling. All right, so that's basically how you do it right there. So that pretty much is how you do it. Once it's done, it's done compiling the file, then it's going to put it in that folder that you told it to put in when you clicked on this right here, right? It's going to end up in the folder wherever you've got Shotcut set to store your completed files, right? Your completed videos. Alrighty, and then you can just minimize this. Now I'm going to tell you, don't close this out and be done with it just yet until you're sure that it did what you told it to do. This is just a safety thing again, so you don't have to do this all over. Alright, so then you just minimize the program down, and then just open up your folder, where your videos are at, and as mine, actually that's not it right there, it's right here. And it should be in here. Okay, and it'll have the name, and usually in Windows it puts it down here near the bottom. And it'll have the name of your file, your completed video, and then best thing to do is to click on it and watch it through your Windows player, your Macintosh video player, or whatever you use. and watch the whole video and make sure it's set and done the way you liked it and the way you created it in the editor, right? Then once you're happy with it, if you're not happy with it, you can always come back, because you didn't close Shotcut. You can always come back and re-edit it and make changes to it, and then recompile it or re-export it again. Okay? Alright, but if you are happy with it and with what you've seen, and then you can just come back here. There's no reason to save this what you've done here. You can just close the program. It'll say the project has been modified. Do you want to save the changes? And we've already got the file done, the MP4 video that we're going to upload on YouTube or wherever at on the web. So there's no reason to save it. I just click no, and it closes it out, closes the program out, and now Shotcut is ready to start a brand new video again the next time I do one. Okay? So guys, that's pretty much what I wanted to show you guys today, is how to edit a video in Shotcut, particularly because I had a friend of mine who's a subscriber on my channel asked me if I do this for him. So Elite, this is for you as well as anybody else watching this too. Okay. Alrighty guys, hope you got some enjoyment out of this, got some value out of this video today. If you did, reach down there and give me a thumbs up if you would, please. And also, if you want to check out my #1 business down there in the description, click where it says mentorwithkev.com, and you'll find out you can get over $3,600 worth of free bonuses to go with that testing of the business. Alright, check that out. You can read that down there in the description and see what all you get with that. Okay, also, plus we got plenty of other videos and things down there below that are valuable for you. It'll help you out too. Okay, alrighty guys, I'm going to let you go now. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell button so you get notified, and I'll see you again here in a couple days on the next video. Okay, alright, you guys have a great day. If you have any comments or whatever, just leave them down there below in the description, and I'll be glad to answer them for you. Okay, alright guys, take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye now.